Passionate Living with Kat Miller is brought to you by Healthy Communities 2030. For more information, go to creatinghealthycommunities.org.
Welcome to this episode of Passionate Living. I'm Kat Miller, and it's my hope that the amazing people that we meet each week who are living their dreams and making a difference in the world around them will inspire us to tap into deeper levels of our own courage and strength to live our dreams even more fully than we already are. This week, meet Carrie Plank. Her passion for raising goats and producing natural soaps and face creams for her community transformed her life and the lives of her children in a way that you can't imagine. Then I'll be talking with Michael Stelmach, the founder of Broad Spectrum Health Center in Aston, Pennsylvania. Michael's passion for chemistry led him into the world of hemp and CBD, where he now formulates products to support the health and wellness for people struggling with pain and inflammation, sleep issues, and more. Michael will be sharing everything that we need to know about the world of CBD and how it works. Next, we'll spend some time with Alden and Susan Schutte. Their passion for Buffalo, New York inspired them to write a song in the late 70s that became an anthem for our hometown. Alden and Susan decided to revise the song with a new version to bring us together in these challenging times and lift the spirits of the community that they have such a passion for. But first, I'm going to share a passionate living adventure that I was lucky enough to experience on a friend's one-of-a-kind speedboat. I won't tell you how fast we went, but I will share that with my love of speed and heights, it brought a huge smile to my face. So come join me for this week's Passionate Living adventure. Mike, what an amazing vehicle. This is gorgeous.
Thanks.
Tell me, it's one of a kind, right?
One of a kind. Not another one in the world like it.
Wow.
Yep.
Now, how many hours? You were telling me, the woman that painted this?
500 hours hand painted, all the artwork on it.
Wow. What was her name?
Nancy Blowers.
Nancy Flowers.
Yep. 1997.
Wow. It's
Yep.
amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And how long is this?
41 foot.
41 foot for all the boat fans out
Yeah.
there. And this is definitely your passion.
Oh yeah, yeah. Passion and a full-time job.
Wow. Yeah, I'll bet it is. Now, how much would a boat like this cost today to make something like this?
Around $2 million.
Wow.
To replace this boat.
Wow. It's extraordinary.
Yeah.
And tell me about the engines.
The engines are 653 cubic inch Ritchie Zouls. Who's one
Wow.
of the top 5 engine builders in the world. They put out a little over 1,000 horsepower each.
It's a gorgeous boat.
Thank you.
Well, gosh, could I take a little spin in it?
Yep.
So exciting. What a blast. Wow, what an experience that must be.
Oh, it's nothing like it. It's nothing like it.
In these challenging times, it's more important than ever to nourish ourselves with daily self-care. So often in life, we find ourselves racing around from work, running errands, then home to family responsibilities. And we neglect taking those quiet moments throughout the day to center ourselves. I know that when I afford myself a few extra moments in the middle of a hectic day to close my eyes and give gratitude or listen to a guided meditation, it makes all the difference. So today, I challenge you to watch a little less news, stay off social media for an extra few moments, and to sit for a full 5 minutes and simply become aware of your breath. Remember, in such moments, take a deep breath, hold that breath for a moment, and then exhale. By taking the time out of your day to do this simple exercise, you'll be more centered, more calm, and you'll enjoy your day a whole lot more. So make that commitment to the most important person on this planet, you, and take just 5 minutes to sit quietly and become aware of your breath. Now let's meet a woman whose desire to start a farm in upstate New York introduced her to an even greater purpose in life of raising goats and sharing that love with her community by producing amazing soaps and skincare products. Carrie, this is an amazing place that you have here.
Thank you.
How did you get started doing all this?
So we're actually looking at my original homestead of 5 acres. I moved in 2001
Right.
with my husband at the time. We bought this little acreage that had this was all forested on the side of the property. There's a home and then a 2-car garage. And fast forward about 5 years later, after quitting my career with the government, with the U.S. Department of Agriculture, I became pregnant with my first 2 children and decided I wanted to do like a little homesteading operation. And so I looked into goat farming. I started out with 3 animals and ended up with 10 the following year.
Wow.
Built some
That's huge growth.
Yes, huge growth.
So Rajiv, you were here with your kids today playing with goats. I love that.
Yes, we are very fortunate to and we're very grateful to Carrie to open the farm up so to let our little kids play with the goats and for us to see her production space and her the studio where she makes the soaps and the lotions. It's great.
It is great. And you're part of Leadership Buffalo?
That's right. We came here 2-3 weeks ago as a part of our site visit. We were visiting different organizations. We visited Alpine Made and we visited the sister company here called Let's Goat Buffalo.
Right.
Very interesting company that uses goats for landscaping.
I love that.
It's a great story, and we got to meet the goats and we got to meet Carrie and see the wonderful work that she's doing. Her story is really inspirational for someone to just start out with 3 goats and then build all of this in about 10 years. It's great.
It's pretty amazing.
Yes, it's an inspiring story. And I wanted, after hearing the story, I wanted the kids to meet the goats and wanted my wife to meet Carrie.
That's wonderful.
Yes.
Oh, Rajiv, thank you so much for sharing today.
No, that's all. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
This is the original goat that was born on my farm originally 11 years ago.
Wow.
So he's an old man, but he's an amazing goat. He really participates well with the program. He's a little wobbly, but he gets on that bus. Jen takes him where he needs to go with his herd.
That's
and
great.
He does great.
I love it.
Yeah, that's Dee Dee, and then his buddy Danny. Danny's a 2-year-old goat and does really well with the program, Jen's program. So this is our store. So this is the church, the Lutheran church that was built in 1832, converted now to my soap making facility / store, little mini store, and eventually a place where we can have workshops and all kinds of services offered in the main sanctuary. That was a goal of ours in 2020, but
this is amazing.
Yeah.
Wow, what a cool space.
Yeah. So we have a skincare product line of about 6 different skincare items, and then we have about 20 different kinds of soaps. We've been trying to consolidate our efforts to the best-selling soaps and then keeping the best-selling skincare products. And we sell in stores such as Wegmans and Whole Foods, as well as much smaller stores that are locally owned and operated by people of Western New York.
I love your soaps. That's how I met you, was going to the farmer's market and finding your soaps and your amazing skincare items there.
So this is 1,700 square feet of a basement that the church membership put in the 1960s. So originally, when the church was built, this was all that was here, was these big beam structures, and there was no basement. but the church wanted a community area to be
Right.
able to service their members and create meals and have strawberry shortcake events and chowder events
Right.
to draw in people for fundraising. So this was a huge space that I had to work with, and this is where the commercial kitchen that the church used became our soap making area and skincare making area, and then this is our packaging area, curing area for the soaps, and an office over in the corner.
Oh, Carrie, thank you so much for sharing your goats with us today and your passion. And it's inspiring to see what you've done in the last 10 years. Thank you.